ladies and gentlemen. Counting crows. You know, I stepped out the front porch into a fog, but no one notices the contrast. In the room. Through the rain. And you know what I say? I wish I knew. You know, Maria says she's dying. I said, hey, woman, stop crying. I don't know. But guess what? Around here, we got something we need to talk about. Thank you, Counting Crows. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest groups of all times. But guess what? The lead singer wanted to go solo, and the group was no more. Lord have mercy. One album, go solo, and destroy something that was great. But that one album did everything. Round here, Counting Crows. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something I want to talk to you about. You know that arbitration thing we were telling you about? See, we're telling people how to generate finances. We have several people who did arbitrations, and they thought it was a failure. So you have this person who did a video telling everybody, hey, did you know that if you did Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you could gain control of all of the securities held in your minor account? Do you guys know that that also includes those arbitrations and the awards you received from the arbitrator? Yeah, that's because the Arbitration Act, it allows you to get an award from an arbitrator, especially after you prove that the other party was served and that they had a certain particular time to respond and that they didn't respond and that you gave them notice. And hold on now, that you had a prior relationship with them. Whew, that's all you need, homie. Those are securities. See, you got to go look up the definition of what a security is. So those are securities. They have value. That arbitration award, you don't need to go to court. Do you not understand the Arbitration Act does not require you to go to court? And obtaining your credits from a debt, the IRS website, go pay attention. Go to IRS topic 453, IRS tax topic 453, and just type in, do a search, Control F or Command F, depending on Windows or Microsoft. Do a search for the word court and read the sentence where it says you do not have to go to court if it is unlikely that the other party will pay you. There you go. So where do you go? Bankruptcy. That's right, Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got these mortgages where demand financing, demand that they prove funding. The bank said, hey, we're going to give you funding. The bank ain't gave y'all no funding. The bank ain't never provided funding. Okay, you bought the house from a third party. You didn't buy it from the bank. They're the ones who have to prove their claim. You don't have to prove your claim in bankruptcy. You don't have to prove their claim in bankruptcy. They have to prove their claim. That's why it's called a proof of claim. Now, in Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you have to do some studying because you have to operate as trustee. So you have to find out what are the duties of trustee when you are the debtor in possession. That's your title from now on. You want to be the debtor in possession. Why? Because 363.6 of Code of Federal Regulations, Title 31, which is the Treasury section of the code, says, pay attention. This is a regulation. That means it's the Administrative Procedures Act. They got to follow their regulations. 363.6 of Code of Federal Regulations. Pay attention. 31 CFR 363.6 says a minor remains a minor even though they turned 18 until they gain control of the securities held in their minor account. We're just going to use the words. Chapter 11 bankruptcy, filing, pay attention. Chapter 11 bankruptcy, as a sole proprietor, gains you control of all of your securities because you become the debtor in possession. All you got to do is put in the affidavit saying you've attained the age of 18 and you are the owner of all that possessions. and that you disaffirm any and all contracts made while in infancy. Sat Packers, your documents are already created that says that. Put your Sat Packs in your bankruptcy. Put all of your property, Social Security cards, Medicare cards, any insurance cards, any insurance policy, any account, whether it's a bank account, whether it's a treasury account, doesn't matter what type of account it is. Put your court cases in there. Doesn't matter if it's a court case from 100 years ago. Doesn't matter if it's a traffic ticket. Doesn't matter if it was a county ordinance ticket. Doesn't matter if it was a stupid driving without a license ticket. Put it all in there. Put your driver's license in there. If you got a copy of the application, put that in there. Every contract, every application, whether it be for a job, whether it be for anything you can think of, you put in that bankruptcy case, Chapter 11, where you become the debtor in possession. Gain control of your securities and dare anybody to tell you can't do it. Hey, somebody finally had to crack the code. Gotta go, y'all. Y'all take care.